As Donald Trump seeks to reshape global trade with further tariffs, US tech companies are taking aim at Australia. Our North America correspondent Carrington Clark has more. Carrington, g'day. We've been talking about this for a few days. What's going on here specifically when it comes to tech?
Yeah, so this is a group that represents the big tech sector here in the United States called the Computer and Communications Industry Association. And they took up Donald Trump's request for industry to tell the Trump administration where they see trade barriers around the world for their particular industry. Now, they have named Australia in this document, along with, it should be pointed out, a variety of other countries, but singled out Australia's proposed regulation of social media, of artificial intelligence and streaming services, and are effectively saying that yes, they don't face tariffs as such in doing their trade here in their trade in Australia, but they are facing what are called non-tariff trade barriers in the way that these regulations are proposed to be carried out. And what they're requesting is that the Trump administration puts pressure on the Australian government to change these proposals. Now, they're particularly affronted by the idea that social media companies will be forced to pay money in order to support local media in Australia, and that streaming services will have to have a certain proportion of their content being sourced locally, and the way that artificial intelligence will be regulated in the future. This is important because the Trump administration is planning to put in force what they're calling reciprocal trade tariffs next month, early next month. And the question now is whether or not the Trump administration is going to take into account these type of regulations and will decide that they are in fact trade barriers, and then decide what the appropriate response to them is. Now, the tech sector says they don't want tariffs being imposed on Australian companies, but they do want the Trump administration to take this hard line. So we wait to see how this all plays out.